Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for the support. We have a story coming out of Athens, South Carolina, where a woman was kidnapped and murdered by her boyfriend. It's been a long road for the family of Crystal Anderson, an Athens County mother who's been missing since August. Now investigators believe she is dead. Her boyfriend, Tony Berry, was arrested and charged with murder and kidnapping, while his son, Darius, this week was arrested on the charge of accessory to murder after the fact. Authorities believe Tony Berry killed Anderson on August the 20th and stuffed her body into the trunk of his car. Authorities believe Darius, which is his son, helped his dad conceal the evidence by burning the car in Newberry County on August the 28th. When all of this started and Anderson was thought to have been kidnapped, her sister, Shadira Smothers, was leaning on family members like Darius for any leads on where Anderson might have been. She never imagined he may be connected to it at all. She stated, "I'm sitting here like, okay, well, this sounds like he's really innocent. And then a day later, I find out that he's arrested and tied into it, which my gut told me from the start," she stated. She's referring to messages sent by Darius this week on the day his father would be charged with Anderson murder. When Darius was arrested the next day, Smothers was speechless. She was speechless because she thought that he didn't have anything to do with it. She didn't think that he had anything to do with it, but the whole entire time, he had something to do with it too, because he helped his father. But she didn't know that until later. She stated, "I was complete shock because, like I said, the day that Tony received the murder charge, he inboxed me and was just telling me that, his prayers was with me. And he hoped my family gets the closure that we deserve." She said she'd been receiving messages from Darius since Anderson disappeared. You know why she was receiving these messages? Because he was guilty. His conscience was eating him up. So he tried to make everything smooth and like nothing going on, but his conscience was tearing him up. He couldn't get no sleep. She also stated that Darius shared theories on Anderson's whereabouts, how his father allegedly harmed her, the reason behind the burned car, and where her body might be. "I think throughout the process, he started realizing the person that his father really was," she said. "He started believing the things that people were saying that his father has done to other victims." Wow. But at that point, it was too late. It was too late. Whatever was done was already done. Smothers says she wanted to believe he was sincere. "My heart was believing that, hey, Darius just got caught up into something his father did. This kid, maybe he really didn't have anything to do with it. He started being sincere. That's what I thought," she stated. "And it turned out that I was misled the whole time by him." Exactly. She says she's been telling law enforcement about these messages for months. "We all have spoken with Athens County and given them information from day one," she stated. "And it's like having to repeat ourselves all over again when this could have been solved months ago." Exactly. If the law enforcement would have stepped in sooner, then everything could have been solved sooner. She also stated she believed if something had been done sooner, the family might have been spared extra months of pain. Facts. "I don't think it would have gotten to this extent, and I don't even think that Tony wouldn't have been able to hide what he has done if they would have listened from day one. I don't think he would have even gotten a chance to hide what he has done. I think he probably would have got caught right in the process if they would have listened and was proactive from day one, she stated. He ruined a lot of lives. His children, his family, our family and friends. And I just hope that we receive the justice he gets the max time as possible. The sheriff's office confirmed they held a joint search with Newberry police for her body in Newberry County with dogs, but could not release the location. They say the leads and evidence processed during the course the ongoing investigation led them there. Authorities say in the arrest warrant, they search warrants and trackings of cell phone data, internet searches led them to these conclusions. This is what Tony Berry has done, y'all. Tony Berry purchased numerous items that could be used to aid in the disposal of human remains, including a gas-powered auger, shovel, pre-mixed fuel, plastic corrals, gloves, a box of trash bags, as well as large roll of plastic. The defendant was in the area during this time frame along with his son, Darius Berry. Additional evidence have been found showing that the defendant researched how to carry out this crime and leave no evidence. So he planned this. This was planned. This sounds premeditated. He planned this the whole while. Darius Berry is suspect of knowingly assisting his father with the destruction of evidence. According to the arrest warrant released Friday, Darius Berry burned a Cadillac on August the 28th between 2:40 and 4:30 a.m. Additional evidence has been found showing an effort between the defendant and his father to conceal and withhold evidence and information related to this murder, the arrest warrant states. Also, the family spoke out on the news as well.
Crystal Anderson, who was last seen 44 days ago, back on August 20th.
We got a copy of the arrest warrant today revealing new details about why her boyfriend is now in custody tied to her disappearance. Hallie Turner has followed this from the start. And Hallie, this case is starting to draw national attention. So what did we learn today?
Absolutely. Crystal's boyfriend of 7 years, Tony Lee Berry, is now being held at the Aiken County Detention Center. This arrest warrant says Berry did unlawfully seize, confine, inveigle, which means to persuade by flattery or deception, and kidnap victim Crystal Anderson. His arrest warrant says family members should say, the arrest should have happened 6 weeks ago.
After filing this warrant for Tony Berry's arrest, deputies say a tipster spotted him in Lexington County, South Carolina, where he was arrested at the Executive Inn.
We love you and we are not going to stop looking for you. We are not going to ever stop looking for you until we bring you home.
That's Crystal's sister, 5 weeks later, and they haven't stopped looking, but they haven't brought her home either. Since her family sat down with News 12, pleading to get attention on Crystal's disappearance, certain something was wrong, NBC Dateline picked up the story, and the sheriff's office picked up Berry. Crystal's sister told Dateline Crystal's cell phone has been found, and they gathered her cell phone about 2 weeks ago, but she does not know where it is. They said all along this wasn't like Crystal, and they believed Berry was connected.
They were outside fighting outside the trailer, and he heard his mother screaming, and he saw Tony Berry put her in a trunk.
The family says they told the sheriff's office this from day one, and they are frustrated it took 26 days from her disappearance for law enforcement to file an arrest warrant.
The family tells me they are somewhat relieved Berry is behind bars, and this is a step in the right direction. But the fight to bring Crystal home is far from over. If you have any information, they ask you to call the Aiken County Sheriff's Office.
Also, the family have found candles that he was burning, where they also had her name and her birthday on it, saying, "You will never leave me." So this man did roots, curse, voodoo, witchcraft. If anybody knows anything about South Carolina, that's what South Carolina good for. People will go over there and get roots and stuff to put on people. All they need is their hair, something that's valuable to them, to try to harm them, hurt them, or they'll never leave. Krista Anderson was a mother of 4. She was 30 years old. They had a child together, a 7-year-old child together. He was 49 years old. He was an evil man. They stated that there was fighting outside, and her son heard her scream and saw the father put Anderson in the trunk of the car. Now that is very sad for a child to see and to witness. Your mother is being put in the trunk of a car and you will never get to see her again. That's very sad. The family also stated that she would go on social media and post little videos of herself like she was reaching out to people. The family will also take her in, but she'll go right back to him. She'll leave him again and she'll go right back. We have to stop doing that. When you're done with someone, if someone is abusing you and hurting you, you get out and don't look back. It's too many stories like this that's going on and on and on, and it is sad. Y'all are leaving kids behind for people to take care of. And what I've heard, the kids are split up. They're not even in the same home. They're with their fathers. So I guess she had multiple baby daddies. I don't like to see kids split up, but I guess everybody can't keep them all in one home. So the fathers came in and took their child. This is what happens when you stay in a relationship, abusive relationship, and you have no one really to keep your kids. They got to split them up. Because to be honest, people really don't want to keep people's kids. I'm just being real. They don't. They don't want to deal with it. Her sister didn't take her 4 kids in. So that speaks for itself right there. My condolences goes out to the family. I pray that they find her body. It's sad because she was dealing with domestic violence for a while from this guy. I think they said they were together between 7 and 8 years. This man even looked evil. I pray that justice will be served and he get the max time. Thank you all so much for watching my channel. I'll see you on my next video.